Oh boy, I know you guys are gonna love this video because I figured out Darius myself and he is so good. Oh my god, he's so damn powerful right now. I'm telling you, the ultimate rework, game changer. Game changer. It's actually ridiculous how much stronger Darius is right now with the reworked ultimate. And I'll tell you why. So you may be thinking it's just a small thing, but I'm quickly gonna tell you why. And then of course we'll go. I have two gameplays, by the way, two different builds. I have everything in today's video. I got everything. So the whole reason why this is extremely powerful right now is, so before this change, you would always have to be careful with the Darius ult, you know what I mean? So if the enemy is at a very low HP, you wouldn't always use it because you're always gonna pay attention. Okay, is he gonna stasis? Is my teammate gonna kill him before my ult lands, etc, etc. But now, the moment anyone gets within your ultimate threshold, just click on your ultimate, right? And if you have like a 60% chance of hitting it, boom, you hit your ultimate, you get your stacks and you can kill everyone. If you miss it, after 5 seconds, you're gonna get it right back. It's so good. It is so good. So let's take a look at how to build him. And I wanna say this is powerful. Do not skip to the gameplay, even though I'll put timestamps if you just wanna watch for entertainment. But extremely important to build. Really like... The moment I changed this, basically, if you go to the gym, everyone tells you the diet is super important. And then you're like, nah, a good player, you know, a good player is gonna do well with any build, right? Like if I go to the gym, it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna eat pizzas anyways. But that's not true. That is not true. This is the foundation of everything. The diet is the foundation. The build is the foundation. And I have two builds. I have a build against tanks and I have a build against squishies. And built against tanks, I'm talking about tanks with armor, not HP. So against a Mundo, for example, let's say a Mundo and he's going Sunfire Aegis, Spirit Visage, he's gonna go for that kind of type of stuff. You're not gonna need a Black Cleaver against that. But let me show you the two builds. This is the anti-tank build. This build, you're gonna go Black Cleaver. You're also gonna be tankier with this build, by the way. By the way, something else that's extremely important. You're not gonna go first item Black Cleaver. You are always, and I repeat, always gonna go either Plated Steel Caps or Mercury Threads first item. Not one of these ones. Always boots. The moment I started doing this, I won way more laning matchups. These boots are just so broken. So you either go Mercury Threads or Plated Steel Caps. Obviously, depending on what type of damage the enemy has more of, but also depending on who you're up against. So for example, if you're laning against a Gragas, but everyone else is full attack damage, you could actually choose to go for the Mercury Threads, just to win your lane. But if you feel like you're gonna win easily anyways, you can then go for Plated Steel Caps. That's how you have to think about it. Like, your laning matchup is important, but also later on in the game, it's gonna be important for you to be tanky. So go for the boots first. Then against tanks, you're gonna go Black Cleaver. Very powerful item. If you basic attack an enemy once or hit any ability, your bleed is gonna do damage, right? Like every second. After, like, you hit them once, and after a couple seconds, you're gonna shred all the armor. 24%. Because of the bleed. It's gonna stack up, it's gonna keep shredding the armor. So that's why this is such an extremely good item on Darius, in case you're wondering. Second item, also, always Starix Gauge. This item is completely broken on Darius. He has one of the highest base attack damages in the game. So this gives him a lot extra, and 400 health, and the lifeline. The lifeline is the real good stuff about this. The fact that it gives you tenacity is already very good, because when the enemy, you know, like the only way people can really deal with Darius is to stop him in a fight by stunning him, rooting him, etc, etc. Starix Gauge is gonna stop that. It gives you 30% additional tenacity, and it gives you that shield, right? So imagine you're sitting at like 4 stacks of your passive. You're getting to a low amount of HP, and the enemy is thinking like, I'm gonna kill him. He's not gonna be able to kill us before we kill him. It may be true, but then your Starix Gauge pops in, guys. The Starix Gauge gives you the shield, the tenacity. It allows you to get out of the stuns, and then you're gonna kill them. It really allows you to surprise the enemies. So Starix Gauge, always second item. Armor on Twin Guard is also almost always gonna be your third item. This item is just so good, especially combined with the Starix Gauge, because Starix Gauge buys you time, and then Armor on Twin Guard works well with time. So this item buys you time, and then this item makes you immortal after that time. However, don't build this against true damage. If the enemies have a lot of true damage, like a Shyvana, like a Garen, like a like a Vayne. You know what I mean? If they have all of this true damage, you're not gonna build the Twin Guard. Otherwise, always build the Twin Guard. So it's just that good of an item. And here it becomes situational. Death Stance is a very good item, but you only want to get it against if you need armor, right? Otherwise, Randuin's Omen. This is secret sauce item. This one, ooh, I love this item on Darius. If you're against a lot of crit, like a Yasuo, Yone, and then an ADC that has crit, this is the secret sauce. You go for Randuin's Omen, you're never gonna die. You're literally never gonna die. It's ridiculous, and it keeps healing you up as well. And then combined with the Sterix Gauge, the armor on Twin Guard, you become absolutely unkillable. And then to further increase your healing, Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage is also very, very good if you need magic resist, because your first ability, you need to remember, it heals you up. Your first ability heals you up, so Spirit Visage is going to further increase that healing. And Sterix Gauge gives you a shield. Yet again, Spirit Visage is going to further increase that shield. So in those ways, it's good. Also, if you have like a Soraka support, it makes Spirit Visage 10 times better. Other situational items, if you need anti-heal, if you're laning against the Fiora, right after your Black Cleaver, or perhaps even before your Black Cleaver, you'll want to get a Bramble Fast. Very good into Fiora. And even like after your Black Cleaver, if the enemies have a lot of healing, just get a Bramble Fast and then build your Sterix Gauge. And then 4th or 5th item, you can finish off your Thornmail. And it's just going to be a good item for the later stages of the game. I even have some games where I go Hullbreaker on Darius, and this is basically just to match like a split push strategy. If the enemy has a Fiora or a Scion or anything like that with a Hullbreaker, it can be a good idea to get a Hullbreaker yourself a little bit later on in the game, just so your wave becomes buffed as well, so you don't get pushed in all the time and you get bullied by them. This allows you to bully right back. Chempunk Chainsword, another secret sauce item. If you need anti-heal and damage, this is the one that you want to go for. Against Mundo, for example, this one is really, really good. Because Mundo is not going to basic attack you that often. But with this one, you can apply the anti-heal anyways. And it's going to give you a lot of additional damage as well. And additional tankiness too. For the runes, you want to go Conqueror. So I made a video with Pain. And he goes Phase Rush. But I want to say I go Conqueror. Especially with this build, I'm not saying it's the one is better than the other. It depends on your playstyle. But for me, I'm saying for me, Conqueror is much better because my playstyle, I want to survive long in the team fight, right? With the Sterix Gauge, with the Emerald Twin Guard, with this build, it's meant for survivability. So when you get a Conqueror, it's going to stack up the bonus attack damage, and your ultimate in the late game is going to do over 1,000 damage with Conqueror. It's ridiculous. With Phase Rush, you're going to be stuck at like 800 damage, 850, but with Conqueror, it's going to be over 1,000, even 1,200 at some point. It's ridiculous the amount of damage you get with Conqueror. Also, the Vampirism is going to be great, of course. Here I go for Triumph. Oh, I mean, makes sense. Triumph is just super broken on Darius. Last Stand, secret sauce as well. When you're low HP, you're basic. So when you're low HP, your bleed is gonna do so much more damage with this. Your first ability is really gonna hurt the enemy, and when you get your passive, you know, the passive when you enrage and get bonus attack damage, this is really gonna further increase your damage. And the beauty is, you know what the beauty is? Sterix Gauge triggers when you're below 35% HP, which is gonna give you the bonus damage of the Last Stand already, which is very, very good, of course. Here we go for Legend Tenacity. Pretty much always, unless the enemies have like absolutely 0 CC, you can go Alacrity, but Tenacity is definitely the way to go. And here, Perseverance as well. You want to go both of them, because you want to be as tenacious as possible, so you can keep attacking the enemy. The second build is very similar. The only thing you want to change, I have it here, I think, not this one, is right here. It's very similar, basically the same thing, the boots and everything. Oh, by the way, get Proto Belt whenever you can. I forgot to say that. Whenever you can, after your first item, get a Proto Belt. It's super good. But with this one, you're going to want to go for Trinity Force instead of the Black Cleaver, of course. And it makes sense why. This one is against squishies. So that's it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. I want to say this video is glitched, so we're actually going to have to... We're going to have to wait a little bit, because as you can see, the bar moves further. It's going to move all the way to the end. And then it's gonna start the video at like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes into the game. Normally, I delete these ones because obviously they're glitched. But I have to show you guys this one because, not because I was like dominating or anything like that. This one is just very important. I can give you a very big lesson with this one. Both videos, both gameplays are with a different build. It's gonna show you the gameplay now. Okay, so it starts here. I'm gonna zoom it in. I cannot pause, I cannot scroll, because if I do that, it's gonna do the same thing again. But unfortunately, you're gonna miss the first death. I died against the... I think I got ganked. I think I got ganked by the Volibear and I died. So I'm against a Malphite. And I know a lot of Darius players struggle against the Malphite. And it makes sense, right? Malphite gets a lot of armor. It can be a little bit annoying. If you're against a Malphite, I don't care how squishy anyone else is. Like, I really don't care about anyone else in the team. You're gonna build a Black Cleaver, okay? You're always gonna build a Black Cleaver. Otherwise, you're not even gonna win a 1v1 against a Malphite. Black Cleaver is 100% the way to go against Malphite. Again, I really don't care about anything else. You can see the Blitzcrank is saying FF. The game is really not going too well. So this one is going to be the Black Cleaver gameplay. The second one is going to be with the Trinity Force. You can really see the difference in playstyle because with the Trinity Force, you have a lot of attack speed, right? So you can get your passive really fast. With a Black Cleaver, it's going to take a little bit longer. What I wanted to do right here, by the way, I wanted to catch the Malphite together with the Kha'Zix, but unfortunately Seraphine showed up. Malphite with his third ability can reduce your attack speed. And you have to deal with this in a way where when he does that, you kind of want to walk around him. You don't want to keep attacking him because your attack speed is reduced so much that it's not worth to stick close to him. Just hit your first ability and just walk around him for like 2 or 3 seconds until the debuff is gone and then you can fight him again. That's another little trick how you can deal with Malphite, by the way, when you play Darius. What was I saying? Yeah, so this is going to be a Black Cleaver game. With a Black Cleaver, you're going to be beefier, you're going to be tankier, and after a while, you're going to do more damage in a team fight. With a Trinity Force, on the other hand, you're more burst heavy. Like, you're going to burst fast in a team fight. This is the basic combo, by the way, on Darius. And here you can see, it takes so long for me to hit my basic attack because of the third ability of him, which is kind of annoying, but yeah, I mean, he's going to use it anyways. He doesn't care that it's annoying for you. And by the way, guys, I mentioned the winners for the skin giveaway in the previous video for December. If you haven't watched it already, you can watch it. For this month, I'm giving away 3 more skins. Also, I think I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna give away like 1 skin on Twitter very, very soon as well. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter to not miss that one out, I'm gonna do that very soon too. Because why the hell not, right? I'm 0-2 in this game right now. It's really not going too well. Malphite is ahead of me. Basically, if this happens, if you're losing your lane like this against a tank like that, normally you would say it's doomed, right? Because I'm never going to kill him again. I shouldn't really fight him. Although, if I can hit my first ability, perhaps I can fight him. But you can really see... Oh! Okay, now ult. Very nice. So I was fighting him because I saw that Twisted Fate used his ultimate. But at some point I didn't think he would ult to my lane. But then he actually did ult to my lane. So we killed the Malphite. Because Malphite made the mistake to not ult away. He was very greedy. He thought he could survive everything. But he couldn't. But now I'm about to get a Black Cleaver. And this is where the game should change. Because now I can actually fight the Malphite. You just need to be patient. Like, that's the thing. You need to be patient. You need to catch him at the right moment. And stack up your Black Cleaver stacks, and you also need to remember Darius' third ability gives you a passive armor penetration. So not only your Black Cleaver will penetrate armor, it actually shred armor, so your teammates are going to do more damage too, but you yourself also penetrate part of the armor. So I will really shred his armor by a lot. Like, look, he even has a frozen heart. It's really annoying. However, you have to ask yourself, how are you going to adapt to this? Frozen heart. This means I don't really want to basic attack him too often. However, second ability is a basic attack reset. So basic attack second ability, you can do this combo really fast, regardless of him slowing your attack speed. First ability doesn't have anything to do with attack speed. Like, if I use my first ability, it doesn't have anything to do with it. So I can hit my first ability, hook him in, basic attack second ability. Now look, I'm walking around him, and first ability. And now I'm gonna all in him. You see? Walking around him because he slowed my attack speed. I don't need to do... I can just chill. Boom. Okay, he ulted. So, yeah, that was a pretty cool flash by me. He ulted. He tried to dodge my first ability, but I just flashed after him anyways. And he's not a problem for me. I should be able to win this fight. If I slow him, boom, first ability. Boom, ult. Boom. There we go. And for some people, I think some people may be thinking this. Your ultimate does true damage. How does Conqueror increase the ultimate damage, right? Because how the true damage cannot get increased. Let me explain to you how it gets increased. So the damage the ultimate does scales with the amount of attack damage you have. Conqueror is going to increase your attack damage. So it's going to directly increase your ultimate damage, thus making it do more damage, even though it's true damage. I stole the blue buff here, by the way. Very, very nice. Also, I want to say, with a black cleaver, your jungle clear is very slow. With a Trinity Force, it's much, much faster. Like, really a lot faster. I'm going to try to hook him in here. Because my teammate is here. I could ult him here. There we go. Look at that, man. I was thinking about fighting them here, but... yeah, it's too risky because I already got 4 kills. I have a massive shutdown right now. This is going to be a very interesting game, you'll see. I'm actually so happy that I figured out a way to get these glitched recordings to you guys. Because it happens ever so often where like I get a really good game and then it's like a glitched recording and then I just have to delete it. And sometimes it's so sad because often it takes me a lot of games to get you guys a really good game where I can teach you a lot. So right now it's working pretty well. Oh, my dog is here. We got a new dog, by the way. Wait, let me... there. Go on. Come. He's running around. Now he's coming. Jesus, never mind. He's way too... I have my feet in like a warm thing because I got cold feet when I make videos, so I cannot pick him up easily. He's like running around like a little worm. I'll show you guys the dog later. It's my sister's dog, actually. Daar in de hoek. In de hoek van de woonkamer. Yeah. Sorry about that. What am I doing here? Wait, did I just get a kill while not looking? What happened? Yeah, okay, whatever. I can get a Starix gauge. This is a massive power spike. This is huge. You can also see how I'm taking the jungle. Even though I'm pretty slow at taking jungle with a black cleaver, I'm still doing it because I have nothing else to do, right? I'm taking jungle. I'm funneling a lot of gold to myself so I can get fed in this game, basically. And this is something very good to... wait, let me just open the door for the dog. He wants to go away. Go. Wait. Look, this is him. Alright, I'm gonna bring him away. Hey. His name is Jackson. Alright, where were we? I still need to buy that Starix gauge. I didn't buy it yet because my team needed me, so I actually rotated to my team. Oh, that's not good. Okay, but he's low HP. Look, he's low HP. I'm paying attention to Volibear. Boom, boom, and... come on. Sona. Boom! I didn't kill her, really? I did secure the dragon though, so that's good. I did kill Sona with the bleed, and that should be a triple kill right here. Very, very nice. Very nice. And this also shows you, even if you miss your ultimate at some point, as long as you get your maximum stacks on Darius, that's honestly more important than hitting your ults. Obviously, you know, securing kills with the ult is very good and very satisfying. And I'm not saying you should, you know, it doesn't matter. It obviously does matter. But what I'm saying is it's not the end of the world if you miss it. If you miss your ult, it's not the end of the world. However, it is the end of the world if you're not able to get your full stacks. Because Darius doesn't do a lot of damage until he gets the full stacks of his passive. So make sure you get that so you can enjoy the additional attack damage that you get. I want to go back, but yet again, you know, there is a good fight here, so I didn't go back. Now I am going back. I really don't care what happens now. I'm just going to go back. I need that Starix gauge super badly. What am I going to get now? I could get anti-heal because they have a Sona, but I felt like it was not as problematic. Huh? Ja. Hij is daar. Ik heb hem daar gedaan. Huh? Hij heeft volgens mij zijn hele water opgedronken. Zijn hele water opgedronken? Ja, maar daar lag water. Dan doe je toch nieuw water erin? Ja, maar goed. Sorry aan deze hoor. Ja, geen probleem. Doe je ding. Let's see. Again, I'm taking their jungle, by the way. You can see. I was waiting in the bush here because I thought they were gonna rotate from mid lane to top lane or from top lane to mid lane. So I was just kind of waiting in this bush, trying to catch someone, just, you know, get a free kill. Because you need to remember, you have Protobelt, you have Ghost, and a potential flash. Oh, by the way, Summoner spell, I forgot to tell you guys that. Always Ghost. Ghost is so good. Here you can see too. I mean, look at that tenacity. She has to flash away. She rooted me, but it doesn't matter. The tenacity, you have so much tenacity when you go for these runes. So like, she probably even thought, what the hell? I thought I stunned him. I thought I rooted him. How did he just get out of that so fast and hook me in? You know what I mean? So it's so powerful. What am I gonna build this game? Campunk Chainsword or a Death's Dance? Probably the Kempunk, because they have a Sona. And Volibear heals up as well. So I will probably go for the Kempunk, because I want to get additional damage as well. I don't need a Thornmail. I don't really need a Thornmail this game. Thornmail is also good against champions that basic attack a lot. Varus does basic attack, don't get me wrong, but he also uses arrows, so it's not like a complete basic attack champion. I can flash hook the Sona here if I want to. Oh, that's exactly what I did. Nice. Slow her? I'm on the Sona. I just... So, okay. Boom! What did I do here? This... Oh. This fight right here, guys. This fight right here is the fight. What did I do here? You see how I used my ultimate? This is gonna give you a huge lesson on Darius. And let me explain. I cannot go back, because if I go back, it's gonna glitch the recording again. I'm so sorry about that, but I feel like it's worth it. So what did I do right there? I had 4 stacks on the Sona. Sona stunned me and ran away. I knew that my ultimate wouldn't kill her. I knew. However, I chose to waste my ultimate just to get 1 more stack, because when you use your ultimate, it does give you 1 more stack. I knew I didn't kill her, but that gave me maximum stacks. And then you could see they thought they could kill me. All of them collapsed on me, and that's when my Starix Gauge triggered. My Starix Gauge triggered, my Amaran Twin Guard triggered. I hit my first ability on 3 enemies while I'm on low HP. It healed me up almost to full HP, and I just one-shot their entire lineup. You see how much difference a good build makes, and you see how much difference getting that passive makes, guys. That passive is what it's really all about, not the ultimate. It's about the passive, guys. So if you're at 4 stacks and you can get your passive just by ulting the enemy, even though it doesn't kill them, it can be a good thing to do in a situation like that where you really desperately need that bonus damage from your passive, which I did right there, and it ended up working like an absolute gem. However, this game will actually get interesting, you'll see. It is already interesting, but it's gonna get more interesting. I should be a bit careful here. Yeah, this is not ideal. I need to Proto Belt out. I need to get the hell out. Yeah, my Twin Guard did get procced, but I don't really want to go in here. It's not a good moment for me to go in. So there's a few things I can do right here. I'm not taking a jungler, I'm just healing up. You can use your first ability on jungle camps as well to heal up, by the way. It heals you up by a lot. Especially if you're low HP, it does heal you up by a lot. All of them are rotating to me, so I'm just gonna ghost away. My team should be able to get this dragon easily, although I am giving them a 1k bounty. That's the problem. Yeah, look at how tanky I am. Oh my god. So I traded myself 1k bounty for a dragon and a top lane turret. That was my idea. I pulled them all the way to the bot turret because I knew my team could get a turret, and I would say this is worth it. I would say it's worth the dragon and the turret. And now I also finally don't have a bounty anymore, so I can play a lot more aggressively. You could argue that it's not worth it, but I would say it's worth it. However, my team is losing the fight. It's a close one. It's a very close one. Actually, you know what? My team is actually playing very well. Everyone is actually playing well. Caitlyn is playing well. The support is playing well. Jungler, even the mid. Actually, my whole team is playing pretty well, which is pretty surprising to see. But I got my Kempunk Chainsword right now. 4th item. I don't remember what I went for. 4th item. Probably just a Guardian Angel or something like that. The thing is, I don't really like Guardian Angel on Darius though. I like to just play with 1 life. Just make myself as tanky and as strong as possible with 1 life is what I generally like the most with Darius. Because like... Just you can just use that 1 life very well and get more kills out of it. Because when they proc your Guardian Angel, you're probably gonna lose your stacks, right, of your passive. So that's the problem. أنا نص ساعة الغزة. Okay. Let's see. Again, taking jungle while I have nothing to do, but I am paying attention to the Blitzcrank, which is why I missed my first ability on the Scuttle Crab. Because of course I do wanna fight, right? Like I don't wanna leave my team alone. Again, waiting for my ultimate ult. Boom, there we go. And now I'm looking for opportunities. If anyone got close to me, I would use first ability, Proto Belt, and Flash to just catch them out. I was waiting for that opportunity, but no one came close, so I didn't do it, right? Right here, I mean, can we end? I don't know, it's a bit of a hard one, because Seraphine can shove the wave, yeah, and Volibear is a little bit annoying too. I need to get the hell out of that turret, by the way. Oh my god, they procced everything for me. Okay, good hook. I flash hooked him. I missed my ult because he used Stoneplate. That was a nice flash hook, by the way. It was very, very nice. Yeah, you can flash hook like that in case you didn't know. You use your third ability and you need to instantly flash. I would say it's not the easiest combo to do, but with a little bit of practice, you'll be able to nail it every single time. It's not that hard. It's just you have to have fast fingers for it. Just do it in practice mode and you'll be able to do it in a normal game. I'm pretty sure about that. It's an important combo, I do want to say, because you can really surprise enemies with that. People also tend to forget that when you use your third ability, you also briefly slow enemies. So you're going to hook them in, you're going to slow them. If they flash away after that, they are slowed. So you'll be able to catch up to them and then slow them even more with your second ability. So it's a very, very powerful tool to catch an enemy and just really surprise them. Like a Sona, for example, I could just catch her like that. Ooh. I have Protobelt. They have an annoying comp though. They have Sona and Seraphine. I do have to be a bit careful about that because the later we get into the game, the more dangerous that composition becomes. So that's why you can see us really pushing our lead by taking Elder. You know, I'm pinging to take Baron here and then we should just try to end the game basically. And also I'm always taking away their jungle, as you can see, just to keep them at a low amount of gold, just to try to not get them ahead in this game. I wanted to catch them over this, like hook them over this wall. I made a huge mistake here. I thought we had vision there because my map was very bright, but we really didn't have vision there. So I made a huge mistake right there, and my ult also didn't get the kill, and then I ended up dying. So what happened there, I actually thought we had vision, but we didn't actually have vision. I don't know why I thought that. Hey! Die muizen vallen daar, hè? Yeah, so I made a huge mistake here. I died and Kha'Zix died, and now hopefully they're not gonna die. If they die here, we lose the game. But they have Elder. They have Elder. They're doing so well with the Elder. Okay, that's fine. They got 2 kills, 1 death. It's fine. We survived it. But that was my mistake. That was actually a horrible mistake that I made in the game. We're pushing our advantage pretty well though. I do have to say. We have all inhibitors. They just need to take the top inhib if it respawns again. We're still doing really good. Even though you can make mistakes, it's fine, but this game is still going really well. They're trying to end though. That's probably also a mistake. I don't think they can end the game. While I say that, they're ending the game. Never mind. So that's gonna be the first game. Let's see how much damage I did and everything like that. And then we move on to the second one. The second one is, I think, even crazier than this one. Because you know how I do. I always save the best for the last. Let's see how much damage I did and everything like that. I probably did quite a lot of damage actually in this game. I don't know if it counts the true damage of Darius. Yeah, you can see the whole team did pretty well. I tanked quite a lot as well. So now let's move on to the second gameplay. That's this one, I think. Yeah, I'm using a different skin. You're gonna hear audio with this one because this one is obviously not glitched. Let me just pull it all the way here. And this game, I'm also against a Scion. It should show you how to deal with a Scion, basically. Because I know a lot of people struggle to lane against a Scion. Let me just turn the audio down a little bit. This game, like, I know how to play against a Scion. So I'm also going to try to explain you a little bit how to play against a Scion. We'll see. You'll just see. You'll just see how this game is going to go. This is going to be a very interesting one. So this game, I think I went for Trinity first. I'm against a Scion. I don't really want to go Black Cleaver against a Scion. The thing is though, I can always heal up with my first ability against a Scion. And all of them are squishy. It's not like a Malphite. Malphite is like next level tanky. Scion is tanky. However, I want to remind you, he's tanky with HP. Not with armor. He's HP tanky because he goes Hullbreaker 2, which means HP. Okay? And that's the difference between him and Malphite. And Rammus, for example. Against a Rammus, 100% you go Black Cleaver, right? But against a champion like a Mundo or like a Scion, it can be fine to go for Trinity Force if the rest of their team is squishy. Now, Siobhan is a little bit of a mix, but she's still kinda squishy. But then everyone else is extremely squishy. So that's why I chose to go for Trinity Force this game. And it's actually the right choice. Definitely the right one. So, first things first, you can hook a Scion out of his first ability, which can be very powerful. If he actually procs it before your hook, he will do damage to you. But if he doesn't proc it before your hook, you're just gonna hook him out of it and you're always gonna win the trade. So, whenever he uses his first ability, you could just hook him out of it and pretty much always win the trade. Pretty much always. So, if he uses his first ability, boom, just like that. Boom, boom, and first ability. You'll pretty much always win the trade like that. And then boom. It's actually kind of an even trade here. I was contemplating to flash to him, but he then walked under his turret. The reason I was contemplating is because I would just really, like, I would force him to flash as well, because if he didn't, I would just kill him. And he would be very low HP, so it would be a worthy for me. Boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking about flashing again. He should be dead here, and now I'm just gonna go away. Yeah. If he flashed away, I would have flashed after him. He's shoving the wave. He's not gonna reach me. Yep. Just teleporting in front of him. There we go. Armor boots. I have armor boots now. I should never lose the 1v1 anymore. Like, that's how strong these boots are. It's, in my opinion, pretty ridiculous how strong the boots are. Wait, my friend is saying he's not coming to the gym. Why? I'm sorry, this has been like literally my most unprofessional video ever. The first game was bugged or glitched. I'm getting people walking into the room. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Look at that! Look at that! He walked right into me. He walked right into my trap. The Vex thought she could kill me, but she forgot I have full stacks and I can just ult him. But it doesn't matter that I miss it, because it goes on a 5-second cooldown. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm just doing it. For the fun of it, because it goes on a 5-second cooldown anyways. Another thing, by the way, when you kill a Scion, you can maintain your stacks by ulting him. Or, not just maintain, you can get full stacks by ulting him. If that first ability hit, I would have killed her, by the way. But that's a cool little trick against a Scion, by the way, in case you're wondering. If, let's say one of your teammates kills Scion, and you're about to enter the fight. You enter the fight, and then Scion's second life comes alive. You can actually, if you time it correctly, you can ult him during that second life when he's already dead. And if you kill him with your ult, like if you finish that second Scion, you're gonna get your full stacks from that. Which is pretty cool in my opinion, right? It's pretty cool. So you can do that and just run down, roll over the enemies with the bonus damage that you're gonna get from that. You can see, you're gonna get a lot more attack speed with this build. This build is much easier to play. I do wanna say, if you're a beginner Darius, it's much easier to play with this build. Oh, that's also my uncle. Yeah, again, it's a bit of an unprofessional video. I'm sorry, I have to talk to him a little bit. Ah, hello. Yeah, so this build is much easier to play. Much easier, because you have so much more attack speed. It's much more forgiving. It's just much easier to play, basically. Huh? 20 دقيقة, 15 minutes. I'm never gonna die to Scion. I can ult him and boom. There we go. Easy peasy. You see? Very easy. If I want to, look, I can ult him again, you see? And it's gonna give me the full stacks. I just did this with the thought to prove it to you guys for the video already. So you can see, if you lose all your stacks, you can just ult a Scion and you're gonna get everything back. And if you miss it, but make sure you miss it in a... make sure you're only too late if you miss it. Don't use it too early, because remember, if you're too early, you're gonna put your ultimate on a full cooldown. If you're too late, so if he dies before your ult lands, it doesn't matter, because then it goes on a 5-second cooldown anyways. Scion goes for a hole breaker. I'm not that afraid of him. I'm just gonna go for my Trinity Force. I don't even know if I'm gonna go hole breaker to match him this game. I could, but he's really not a big threat right now. So I'm probably just gonna go for a Starrick's Cage second item. And, oh, nice. Nice, he stole the dragon. Oh my god, he stole the dragon, I got a double kill. I'm just gonna ghost on him. I wanna fight him. Boom, boom. I'm gonna walk behind him here. So if he chooses to ult, okay. If he chose to ult, I would just kill him. I can flash first ability on him, but he ran behind this turret a little bit too far, so that wouldn't really work. The reason that it wouldn't work is because he ran a little bit too far. He could stun me under the turret with his ultimate, so it wouldn't work. Like, I couldn't, if I could hit him, he can't stun me, because remember, your ult makes you untargetable for like half a second, just so you know. But he was a tad bit too far, so it wouldn't really work for me, unfortunately. I'm just taking the Herald here, I don't really care. Pantheon is coming, so I'm just gonna leave the Herald for him. He can just take it. Just leaving it for him. And I'm just gonna go right back to my lane. I'm 2 levels ahead of him, so I can bully the hell out of him. Again, he has Hole Breaker, which is a little bit annoying, but the moment I can catch him, boom, boom, and boom. We're always gonna do this. We're always gonna try to bully him like that. I could flash on him. Oh, there we go. If I hit him, he was dead. Because I would have hit him, first ability, Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I wouldn't have killed him because my ultimate requires mana. When your ultimate is not maxed out, so level 13, your ultimate needs mana. So I wouldn't have actually killed him. Because while he would have been low enough for my ult to execute him, I wouldn't be able to use my ultimate because I have no mana. So I'm actually glad that didn't connect, to be fair. Because maybe I would have killed myself under the turret thinking I could ult him, but I just didn't have mana. When you reach level 13, of course, you're not gonna get this mana problem anymore. And then you can just go ham on the enemy. Again, waiting for him to use his stuff, and then I'm gonna go on him probably. And I'm just gonna shove the wave. I'm not gonna go, because I have too low mana. There's no reason for me to fight him. I just want to go back. He's in the bush. I know he's in the bush, but I'm not gonna bother canceling. I'm just gonna go back myself as well, because I need the backport too. I really wonder. I think I should build a Starrock's Cage here. What did I actually choose to go? Wait, what? Huh? I went for... What is that item called? Amaron Twingard? I guess because we have a Lulu and I chose... And I realized that I can really survive pretty easily, I guess. So I choose to go for tankiness rather than like more damage. It does also make sense, actually. It does also make sense. By the way, I'm sorry for not uploading every day. I do have an explanation for that. I don't want to talk about it this video. Maybe I'll make like a small little update video to tell you guys. But yes. Long story short, I'm getting a little bit of a burnout from Wild Rift, so I'm just taking it easy right now for the month of January. I'm sorry for like, I'm not gonna upload every day. I'm not gonna do that this month. I just need a little bit of a break. January is always the best month to take a little bit of a break for YouTubers because the ads revenue is going to be significantly lower in January. So like if you need a break as a YouTuber, you should basically, well, you should take it whenever you need it, obviously. But as like for my business, it's always the best to take a break in January, just recoup a little bit. Because I love the game, I love making videos. It's not that I need a break from making videos, it's that I need a little bit of a break from Wild Rift, basically. If I don't do that, I'm going to get burned out. So I do that for healthy reasons. And also, it's going to make all of the other videos better. Because if I take these breaks, it always does good to me. Like I listen to myself, I listen to my body, to my mind, and it works really well. Like you shouldn't force yourself to do things that you don't enjoy. So like right now, I really enjoyed playing Darius. Because I actually played Darius yesterday and stuff, but I'm only really playing like an hour of Wild Rift a day. You know, an hour is nothing. I'm not even playing every day. There's a lot of days I'm not playing. But that's basically my break. I'm still gonna make videos. I still have gameplays recorded from before. So I still have everything ready. You know, I can still make tier lists and everything like that. But I'm just taking it easy. Oh, I got Ashe ulted. I lost my passive, damn it, man. I love how the Scion knows that he has to be careful of me. Even though I'm very low HP, he knows he has to be careful. I do get my full stacks here, though. I could flash on him here. I missed it. I missed it. But I still killed him. Oh my god. Wow, I actually missed my combo. It was horrible. I almost died because of missing it like that. Damn it. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. It's a little bit late for me to say, but it really supports the channel a lot. And I thank you guys for the understanding, because I know you guys are always very understanding when I say things like this. You know, because there was also a moment where I quit Wild Rift for 2 months. I was even contemplating to quit the game entirely. And then I was hiring pro players to send me gameplays. I know those videos were probably not as good as the videos you get of me playing the game. But you guys were very understanding with that. And I'm really happy that you guys are. Because it allows me to do this. Because, you know, I feel comfortable taking this break and you know, not getting burned out. Because I know you guys are hopefully fine with it. So I'm really thankful for you guys that you are like that. I always try to deliver the best content. But I gotta be honest, I take care of myself first. Because, you know, if I put you guys above me, at the end of the day, it's gonna result in worse videos for you guys too. So that's why I'm doing it like this, you know what I mean? That's why. And you can always just look at older videos too. This is something that's pretty funny, because a lot of people tend to not want to go to older videos, but older videos are just as, well, not just as, but they're still very much relevant. And not only that, they can be very entertaining for you guys. Ooh, I have max stacks. The question is, do I win this? 3 people on me. Come on, first ability. Boom. Boom, ult. He stasised my ult, but my ult is right back. This is so and he died anyways. Oh, this is so broken. So he stasised my ult, But I have another ult. Look, I can ult Sion again if I want to. Look at this. This is Darius is so broken. I just ult him again. I missed my ult because he died from the Katarina. But I got my ult again. Again. I got it again. This is so crazy. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Gaan we terug cast? Bijna. Jullie 8 minuten of zo. You can Keith hoor. Let's see, I was thinking about catching the Varus right here. But I'm not gonna go in because they have an Ashe, so it's a little bit too much CC. I was ready to proto belt away the Ashe ultimate too, in case you're wondering why I had my finger over it. Look at that, 3 stacks right here. I hooked him over the wall. I just flashed out. Come on, ult him. He flashed out of my ult. I would have killed him, but he actually flashed away. It was beautifully played by the Vex. What can I say? Lele Zala? Sorry guys. Let's see. Yeah, it was a mistake. This is something I like to do a lot, which is a mistake. Like when I'm very ahead, I try to make plays for the video, you know, but then I end up dying like that and just giving bounties. But I kind of try to do it for the video, you know what I mean? Because it's always a little bit more spectacular when I have some cool plays, rather than always playing it safe. That's what I actually always do. Rather than always trying to win, I kind of try to get spectacular good videos for you guys. So like, my strategy is not always to just win the game. So, you know, I sometimes make these mistakes. I know they're mistakes. But I just do them anyways, just because it's more fun, basically. We play the game to... At the end of the day, we don't play to win, we play to have fun, right? So, that's my way to justify sometimes inting in the game, like that. Let's see. What was I gonna build here? Maybe... now that I'm thinking about what would I build right now here? Magic resist? Oh, he should be dead. So I'm proto-belting behind him because I don't want him to ult away. That's what. But he ults the other way. Of course he ults the other way. And my uncle's hilarious. It's so hard to focus on the video when he's making jokes over there. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna push. Sion probably backported. I'm not afraid of the Sion at all. Like, not at all. I'm just gonna keep pushing. If he comes close... Ooh, Varus is here though. I'm probably dead here. I'm so dead. I cannot survive that. Varus does counter Darius, by the way, because of his ultimate and he can stay away from me and really do a lot of damage. Oh my god, look at that. Katarina got fed as well. Oof. I don't think they can end though. Actually, no, there's a base shield. I don't think they can end. They do have Baron, but actually they're really strong. Okay, they can end. They can end, right? Can they? Yeah, they can end. Yeah, they can end. Yeah. So let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. You can see there's like such a massive difference in playstyle between the two builds. It's really crazy how much difference a build can make in a game. Again, I'm so sorry about this video. I know this is not the normal quality you guys expect, but when my uncle's making jokes right next to me, it's a little bit hard to focus, especially because he's a really funny guy. So, yeah. So yeah, let's see. Look at how much damage I did. 34,000 damage. Oh my god. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Now we'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video.